Okay, algebra, here we go. We're actually going to start working on the algebra curriculum now after trying to deal with technology last week. So, our first topic is just reviewing a couple basic skills called the distributive property for one, and combining like terms, which is fancy talk for, what are you allowed to add in math? X with X, numbers with numbers. So, this is not a real deep topic, but it's important because as we move forward and start solving equations, this is just a basic skill as part of the bigger picture. So first, the distributive property, let's just go back. When you were probably 5th or 6th grade, if you had to do something like this, you probably subtracted, right? Inside parentheses, and you would get 3. 3 times 7, 21. And I just want to show you that the distributive property actually works here. If you do 7 times 4, that's 28. 7 times 1 is 7. And 28 minus 7, oh look, 21. Well, hey, isn't that what we would get if we did 4 minus 1 is 3 and 3 times 7? And you might say, yeah, why would you do that when you can just subtract? Well, I'm not saying you would do that. I'm just saying it would work. Because when you get over here, you can't do x minus 3. Your only option is the distributive property. So you just go 9 times x. Well, number times variable, you just write them next to each other. Hard to make a mistake there. And then 9 times 3, 27. And don't forget the symbol in the middle, which is subtraction right there. And you stop. That's all you can do. You can't do 9x minus 27. You're done. Okay, so that's going to start us off. And I'll just do one more. Oh no, a decimal. That's okay, you can handle it. You're big kids now. You can even use a calculator. But I'll use mental math. $1.50, 2 times, well, that's 3. And don't forget x. And 1.5. Oh no, $1.56 times, well, I've done this a long time and I just know that's a 9. So it's really the same thing, but I'm showing you decimal because they will show up on the assignment. So this is where you're going to see I will often have you pause the video, try them on your own. That's going to be up to you. In fact, I suggest you do this on paper like notes, because in the classroom, I would pass this out to you as a study guide, and then the homework would be on the back. Well, that's up to you, but I suggest that maybe you get a notebook started. So anyway, as I said, pause it, try these two. We'll go over them, see how you did, and move on to the bigger problems, all right? So, I imagine you may have done these, and here's what you should have got. 4 times m, 4m. 4 times 8, and you don't have to make those little marks above the problem. I do that as a little reminder, and yes, that is subtraction. So it's really just multiply twice, everybody. Okay, over here, 5 times x, and 5 times 3.1, well, 5 times 3 is 15, and 5 times 0.1 is 0.5, so that must be 15.5. And again, stop there, walk away. Okay, now these problems are a little bit bigger, but you're just gonna do what we just did above, and then there's one more step. So first, 4 times x, 4x. 4 times 10, 40. Now this minus 12x, you just bring it down, okay? You know that step in math, right? Bring it down. And now you look at it, we're not done. I see 2 x's and 1 number. Well, I can only add together the 2x terms, okay? 4 minus 12, or you could even say 4 plus negative 12 is negative 8x, okay? And the plus 40, you just have to tack that on, don't leave it behind. And if you're thinking, could I have written 40 minus 8x? Yes, it's the same answer. But normally, we put the variable first, okay? So, that's essentially what we'll do on the assignment. Distribute and combine like terms, okay? We'll do another 1 or 2 together. Again, I'll have you pause and try these. I don't want this video to be too long. I can see it's starting to get there a little bit. But it's important that you practice this because we're gonna be, as I said, make things get bigger here soon. Okay, so same way. You'll distribute first. There's your 21. And I'm done distributing. Pretend I didn't do that. Bring down the plus n. Okay, I'm sorry, this isn't real neat, but I have the 7n plus 1n. So if I combine my n's together, well, 7 plus 1, right? 8n. Bring down the minus 21. So your answers are all going to look very similar. You could have an x term or n, whatever, and then a number. Okay, so let's go over here and do number 9. Why am I skipping 8? Well, 9 looks a little different because the parentheses are second. So sometimes those little changes cause problems. So I'll just go 6 times y, 6 times 1, and I'm still going to bring down the other term, that 2.5y, and then I'll ask you a question. What symbol goes right here? And hopefully you thought addition, yes, because that is a positive. You can't just leave it with nothing there. So it's a very similar problem. Now I'm going to add my y's terms. I see 2.5 plus 6. Well, that's 8.5. Bring down the minus 6. Okay, so this video has now just got past 6 minutes. So here's what I want you to do. Again, pause video, try numbers 8, 10, and 11, and then we'll quickly go through them. Okay, so here we go. 4 times 1.5. Well, think $1.50 4 times 6 minus 4 times t. I'll make the t look like that. Plus 3.5t. Okay, so I'm going to add my t's together. Let's bring down the 6 first, I guess. Negative 4 plus 3.5 is negative 0.5. Done. And again, we're hopefully going to meet live and go over, or if you have any questions on Tuesday, we'll do this. So 6 times x, 6 times 3, bring down the 2x. You should have gotten there in step 1. Now look, 6x minus 2x. That's 4x plus 18. Finally, last one, 4.5 times x is just 4.5x. 4.5 times 2 is 9. Notice I put a minus there. Bring down 7x. Now again, I have a 4.5 and a negative 7. If I add them together, I will get negative 2.5x. And just bring down the minus 9. Bring down the sign that's in front of it. Okay, yeah, typically our videos are not this long, but I just want to be very thorough on my tell me about you. Many of you said you like things to be explained step by step, so I did that. Quick preview of the assignment. Just the distributive property, just like the notes. And, that's my white out there in the bottom. Just a few of these. It's not real long, but I want you to really take your time and try to answer it, and I made it look just like this. So that's our task for really day 1 when you think about doing the algebra curriculum, okay? If you have any questions, let me know. Have a good day.